Daily Horoscope Analysis for Leo, April 28, 2025 General Energy, as the Sun continues its journey through Taurus on April 28, 2025, you're finding yourself in a period of considerable professional spotlight, dear Leo. The celestial positioning today creates a powerful tension between your natural desire to shine and the need to collaborate with others. The Moon in Scorpio today forms an intriguing angle to your ruling planet, the Sun, intensifying your emotional responses and bringing hidden truths to the surface. This isn't a day for half measures. You're either all in or completely disinterested. Career dynamics professionally, today marks a potential turning point. With Mars activating your 10th house of career and public reputation, you're emboldened to take risks that might have seemed intimidating before. A senior colleague or authority figure could approach you with an unexpected proposition around midday one that requires quick thinking but could lead to substantial rewards if handled correctly. The Venus-Jupiter trine influencing your work sector suggests that charm and diplomacy will get you further than forceful assertion today. Consider how you can leverage your natural leadership abilities while still remaining receptive to others' input. Relationship matters in your personal relationships. The day brings a fascinating mix of intensity and revelation. If you're in a committed partnership, expect conversations that dig beneath surface appearances. Your partner may reveal vulnerabilities they've been hesitant to share before. Single Leos might find themselves magnetically attracted to someone who challenges them intellectually, perhaps someone you encounter in a professional setting or educational environment. The Mercury retrograde shadow period is ending, clearing up recent communication misunderstandings and allowing for more authentic connection. Pay attention to what isn't being said as much as what is. Health and vitality, your energy levels show interesting fluctuations today. The morning begins with vigor, but by afternoon, you might experience a noticeable dip unless you've properly paced yourself. The planetary alignment suggests particular attention to your spine, heart, and circulation system. This is not the day for physical excess or pushing beyond reasonable limits. Instead, focus on steady, sustainable energy management. Activities that combine physical movement with mental engagement like dancing, certain martial arts, or team sports would be particularly beneficial for balancing your fire energy with the earthy Taurus sun. Financial outlook financially. Today's planetary positions suggest a moment of clarity regarding a long-term investment or financial plan. Neptune's influence in your 8th house of shared resources brings both inspiration and potential confusion. Before making any significant financial decisions, ensure you have all the facts. What seems like an obvious choice may have hidden complexities. An unexpected expense related to home or family might arise, but the Jupiter influence suggests it ultimately leads to improvement. Your natural generosity is heightened today, just ensure it doesn't override practical considerations. Mental and emotional state mentally, you're operating at a higher frequency than usual. Your creative insights are particularly strong, and solutions to problems that have been perplexing you might suddenly become clear. Emotionally, there's a depth to your experience today that others might find surprising coming from typically exuberant Leo. You're contemplating motivations, examining relationships, and questioning patterns that no longer serve your highest good. This introspective quality, while not always comfortable for your sign, provides fertile ground for personal evolution. Social interactions socially, you're likely to find yourself the center of attention without particularly trying to be a position you generally enjoy, but might find slightly overwhelming today given your more reflective internal state. Group gatherings favor small, intimate circles rather than large events. A conversation with a Scorpio, Aquarius, or fellow Leo could prove particularly meaningful and offer insights you've been seeking. Social media presence should be approached thoughtfully today. You're more likely than usual to post something you might later reconsider. Spiritual insights spiritually, today offers a window into deeper understanding of your life's purpose. The Scorpio moon activates your sector of foundations and emotional roots, triggering insights about how your past has shaped your present. Meditation practices focused on the heart chakra would be particularly beneficial. You might experience moments of synchronicity that feel like cosmic confirmations you're on the right path. Pay attention to recurring symbols, numbers, or themes throughout the day. They contain messages worth noting. Lucky elements. Your lucky color today is deep amber, which resonates with both your Leo energy and the transformative Scorpio lunar influence. Carrying or wearing citrine or tiger's eye stones can help amplify positive energies. The number 8 appears significant for you today. Watch for its appearance as potential guidance. Southeast directions seem particularly favorable for important activities or decisions. Challenges to navigate. The primary challenge today involves balancing your natural confidence with necessary humility. The Sun-Pluto aspect creates tension between your ego needs and deeper transformation. You might feel temporarily threatened by situations requiring you to relinquish control or acknowledge others' expertise. Resist the temptation to overcompensate through dramatic gestures or dominating conversations. The strongest position today comes through authentic vulnerability rather than projected strength. Evening reflections and tomorrow's preparation. As the day winds down, take time to journal about insights gained and connections made. The evening hours offer particularly clear access to your intuition. Setting intentions for tomorrow under the Scorpio moon will give them added manifestation power. Consider preparing your space for optimal rest. The quality of your sleep tonight will significantly impact your energy tomorrow. Before retiring, a brief gratitude practice focused specifically on challenges overcome would help integrate the day's lessons. This is a day of depth. Leo, one where your usual bright light turns inward to illuminate parts of yourself worthy of exploration. By embracing both the external recognition and internal reflection available today, you set the stage for significant growth in the coming lunar cycle. Trust that what feels like uncertainty is actually the universe creating space for new possibilities aligned with your highest purpose. April 28, 2025 presents a compelling planetary landscape for Leo natives. The Sun continues its journey through Taurus, activating your 10th house of career and public reputation. This positioning emphasizes your professional identity and places you in the spotlight regarding leadership matters. The solar energy here supports recognition from authority figures and creates opportunities to demonstrate your competence in visible ways. Mercury also resides in Taurus on this date, joining the Sun in your career sector. This conjunction sharpens your communication abilities in professional settings. Your words carry more weight today, making this an excellent time for important presentations, negotiations with superiors, or articulating your vision to colleagues. The Mercury-Sun combination grants you clarity of thought regarding your long-term professional objectives. Venus has moved into Gemini, illuminating your 11th house of social networks, friendships, and collective endeavors. This placement softens interactions within groups and organizations, potentially bringing beneficial connections through social circles that could later impact your career trajectory. There's a harmonious trine forming between Venus and your Leo Sun, enhancing your natural charisma. Mars occupies Cáncer on this date, activating your 12th house of the subconscious, spiritual matters, and hidden elements. This creates an interesting dynamic where your drive and energy are somewhat internalized. You may find yourself processing motivations that aren't immediately apparent to others. The Mars position suggests working behind the scenes could be more productive than direct action today. Jupiter continues its transit through Gemini in your 11th house, forming a sextile with your natal Leo energy. This expansive influence amplifies the Venus effects mentioned earlier, creating significant growth potential through your social connections and group affiliations. Opportunities may arise through friends or professional networks that align with your broader life goals. Saturn remains in Pisces, occupying your 8th house of shared resources, transformation, and intimate bonds. This placement brings structure and necessary boundaries to financial arrangements involving others, whether business partnerships, investments, or shared assets. While potentially restrictive, Saturn here is helping you establish lasting financial security through disciplined approaches to wealth management. Uranus in Taurus continues its revolutionary influence in your career sector, forming a conjunction with the Sun on this particular day. This creates a potential breakthrough moment, professionally, perhaps an unexpected opportunity, sudden recognition, or a chance to break free from restrictive work situations. The energy is unpredictable, but ultimately liberating if you remain flexible. Neptune in Aries activates your ninth house of higher knowledge, spirituality, and expansion. This placement dissolves boundaries around your belief systems and encourages spiritual growth. There's a dreamy quality to how you perceive philosophical matters today, possibly inspiring creative approaches to education, travel plans, or legal matters requiring imagination. Pluto in early Aquarius affects your seventh house of partnerships and one-on-one relationships. This slow-moving transformation continues to reshape how you relate to others, particularly in close personal and business relationships. Power dynamics in partnerships may surface today for examination and ultimate transformation. The North Node position indicates evolutionary direction, likely occupying Virgo in your second house of personal resources and values. This suggests your spiritual growth path involves developing practical skills and establishing material security through meticulous attention to your talents and resources. The Moon today travels through the late degrees of Capricorn, soon to enter Aquarius. This creates a focus first on your sixth house of daily work and health routines, then shifting to illuminate partnership matters. Emotionally, you'll move from practical concerns about efficiency to more relationship-oriented awareness as the day progresses. The specific aspect between the Sun and Uranus in your career house suggests unexpected developments that could shake up your professional identity in positive ways. This conjunction brings brilliant insights about your career path that might seem disruptive initially, but lead to greater authenticity in your public role. A supportive trine between Mercury in your career sector and Pluto in your partnership house facilitates powerful conversations with collaborators that could transform your professional trajectory. Someone close to you may provide the exact insight needed to advance your position or reputation. For Leo, on April 28, 2025, the cosmic energies create a fascinating communication landscape. With the Sun firmly in Taurus, you're experiencing a grounding influence that tempers your naturally exuberant expression. This earth energy brings practicality to your words, helping you communicate with more substance and less drama than usual. While your Leo heart still craves recognition, today you're finding satisfaction in being understood rather than simply being seen. Mercury, positioned in early Gemini, forms a stimulating sextile to your Leo energy, opening channels for intellectual exchange that feels both effortless and energizing. This placement particularly enhances your ability to pitch ideas in professional settings. The words seem to flow with unusual precision today, allowing you to articulate concepts that have previously existed only as intuitive understandings within you. Venus in Taurus creates a beautiful trine to your sign, softening your delivery and adding persuasive charm to your interactions. You'll notice people leaning in when you speak, captivated not just by what you're saying, but how you're saying it. This planetary position particularly enhances communication in creative collaborations and romantic exchanges. The Moon in Scorpio today intensifies the emotional undertone of all your exchanges. Be mindful that you might be communicating on two levels simultaneously, what you're literally saying and the emotional current running beneath your words. This depth can lead to profound connections, but also potential misunderstandings if others are only hearing the surface message. Mars in Aquarius encourages innovative expression methods. Consider experimenting with different communication platforms or styles today, perhaps a video message instead of a text, or a creative presentation rather than a standard report. This placement supports breakthrough thinking and helps you articulate your most progressive ideas. Jupiter, your cosmic benefactor today, forms an opportune aspect to your communication sector, expanding your audience and enhancing receptivity to your message. Your words carry greater impact and reach, making this an excellent day to share important announcements, make proposals, or initiate significant conversations that require a positive reception. Neptune's influence adds a subtle mystical quality to your expression. You may find yourself speaking more poetically or intuitively today, accessing deeper wells of understanding that transcend logical thinking. Trust these insights, they're connecting you to universal truths that resonate powerfully with others. Pluto's transformative energy affects how you perceive feedback today. Comments that might normally trigger defensiveness instead invite reflection and evolution of your thinking. This creates a rare opportunity for genuine dialogue rather than parallel monologues in your important relationships. In professional settings, your communication style today carries unusual authority. Colleagues and superiors naturally defer to your perspective, recognizing the clarity and vision behind your words. The 10th house influence of Saturn brings structure to your expression, helping you communicate complex ideas with impressive organization and foresight. For Leos working in creative fields, today marks a significant breakthrough in how you articulate your artistic vision. The connection between your imagination and your ability to express it strengthens, allowing you to convey nuances previously lost in translation between concept and execution. Technology-mediated communication receives favorable aspects today. Virtual meetings, social media exchanges, and digital presentations all benefit from enhanced clarity and impact. Your natural Leo charisma translates remarkably well through screens today, so don't hesitate to leverage these channels. Written expression receives particular cosmic support. If you've been struggling with correspondence, documentation, or creative writing projects, today offers a window of fluency and precision. Your words on paper or screen effectively capture your intentions, making this an excellent day for important written communications. In personal relationships, the day's energy supports heartfelt conversations about future plans and aspirations. Your ability to articulate your needs while remaining receptive to others creates space for meaningful exchanges that strengthen your connections rather than creating friction. Public speaking opportunities that arise today should be embraced without hesitation. The stars align to enhance your natural Leo presence with unusual gravitas and authenticity. Audiences will respond not just to your characteristic enthusiasm, but to the substance and sincerity behind your words. For negotiation or mediation scenarios, your communication today strikes an ideal balance between assertion and diplomacy. You're able to state your position clearly while creating space for genuine compromise, facilitating outcomes that genuinely serve all parties rather than simply advancing your agenda. The afternoon hours bring particularly favorable aspects for important conversations requiring emotional intelligence. Your capacity to read between the lines and respond to unspoken needs peaks during this window, making it ideal for sensitive discussions or relationship-building exchanges. To maximize today's communication potential, begin by listening more intentionally than usual. The planetary alignment enhances your receptivity alongside your expressiveness, creating conditions for truly meaningful dialogue rather than performance-oriented speech. This balanced exchange nurtures connections that will continue bearing fruit long after today's transit passes. Guard against a tendency toward absolutism in your statements today. The confidence-boosting aspects could tip into dogmatic expression if not tempered with conscious flexibility. Remember that powerful communication leaves room for evolution and incorporation of new perspectives. Your voice carries healing potential today, particularly for those struggling with self-doubt. A genuine compliment or word of encouragement from you could be transformative for someone in your circle who values your opinion. Look for opportunities to use this power constructively. Tonight, journaling receives favorable aspects, helping you process the day's exchanges and extract deeper meanings. The insights captured now may provide valuable reference points for future communications, especially regarding ongoing projects or evolving relationships that require sustained dialogue. April 28, 2025 presents Leo with a fascinating financial landscape as the sun continues its journey through grounded Taurus in your career sector. This creates a potent energy for wealth building through professional advancement and recognition. With Venus and Jupiter both dancing through Gemini in your 11th house of networks and long-term goals, financial opportunities today will likely manifest through your social connections and collaborative ventures. Don't underestimate the value of a casual conversation. Someone in your network holds the key to a lucrative opportunity. The morning hours are especially favorable as the moon in Sagittarius forms a harmonious trine to your Leo sun, boosting your confidence and magnetic appeal in financial negotiations. You're particularly persuasive today, making it an excellent time to pitch ideas or request funding for projects you're passionate about. Mercury in Taurus enhances your communication abilities in professional settings, helping you articulate value propositions with practical clarity. However, be mindful of Saturn's position in Pisces, creating a subtle tension in your 8th house of shared resources. This suggests caution with investments involving other people's money or joint ventures initiated today. The day's energy supports building wealth through legitimate means rather than speculative shortcuts. A powerful Mars-Pluto aspect activates your 6th house of daily work, indicating that financial gains today may come through diligence and strategic refinement of your skills or services. Consider ways to increase your value in the marketplace by developing specialized expertise. The afternoon brings a shifting energy as the moon moves into practical Capricorn, encouraging you to solidify any financial plans discussed earlier. This is an excellent time to create structured payment plans or establish better money management systems. Look for financial opportunities connected to technology, innovation, or forward-thinking companies, as Uranus in Taurus continues to revolutionize your career sector. Your financial intuition is heightened today, particularly regarding investments in sustainable or ethical ventures. Pay close attention to any financial advice coming from mentors or authority figures. Their wisdom could prevent a costly mistake. Your natural Leo generosity may be triggered today, but remember that strategic philanthropy can actually enhance your financial position through valuable connections and reputation building. Consider aligning charitable giving with your business interests. The evening hours reveal a subtle Venus-Neptune aspect that heightens your financial creativity. This is a perfect time to brainstorm new income streams that leverage your unique talents and passionate Leo energy. Overall, April 28 offers Leo's significant potential for financial advancement, particularly through leveraging professional visibility and social connections. The day favors confident financial decision-making backed by practical planning rather than speculative risks. Your financial ruler, the sun, is particularly well-positioned today to help you shine in environments where recognition translates directly into monetary rewards. If employed, this is an excellent day to discuss advancement opportunities or compensation adjustments with supervisors. Self-employed Leos will find success focusing on premium offerings that showcase your exceptional quality and attention to detail. The numbers 5, 17, and 23 carry particular financial significance for you today. Gold, amber, and deep orange are your wealth-attracting colors. For maximum financial benefit, schedule important money conversations or transactions between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. when your solar energy is at its peak. Remember that today's financial opportunities are more likely to come through established channels rather than completely new ventures, so activate existing connections before seeking unfamiliar territory. Your Leo charm is particularly magnetic in financial contexts. Today, don't be afraid to lead with your heart while keeping your practical sensibilities engaged. April 28 2025 brings a distinct pattern of celestial energies that particularly favor certain areas of your life, Leo. With the sun traveling through your 10th house of career and public recognition, your natural leadership abilities are receiving powerful cosmic amplification. This positioning creates a fortunate window where your work contributions are more likely to be acknowledged by authority figures and decision-makers. The spotlight effect that Leos typically enjoy is magnified in professional settings today. Jupiter's favorable aspect to your sun sign from Gemini enriches your 11th house of networking and future aspirations. This creates an exceptionally fortunate atmosphere for group collaborations, social connections, and community involvement. Any team projects initiated today carry a special blessing of expansion and opportunity. Pay particular attention to casual conversations with friends or associates. They may contain the seeds of your next big opportunity. Venus in Aries activates your 9th house of higher learning, travel, and philosophical exploration. This placement makes today especially fortunate for educational pursuits, planning future travels, or engaging with different cultures and belief systems. If you've been considering taking a course, applying for an advanced degree, or planning an international journey, the universe is providing a golden opportunity to move forward with these aspirations. Mars in harmonious alignment with your sign emboldens your creative 5th house, making this an extraordinarily favorable day for creative expression, romantic endeavors, and activities that bring you joy. Your natural creative talents are enhanced, and projects started today have an increased likelihood of bearing fruit and receiving positive attention. Artistic Leos will find their creative juices flowing with remarkable vigor. The moon's position in Cáncer activates your 12th house of spiritual connection and inner wisdom. This creates a fortunate opening for meditation, intuitive work, and connecting with your higher self. Insights received today may provide valuable guidance for your path forward, particularly regarding how to align your external achievements with your soul's purpose. Mercury's placement suggests fortunate communications, particularly around career matters. Proposals presented, ideas shared, and negotiations conducted today have an increased likelihood of favorable reception. Your words carry additional weight and authority, so use this gift wisely to advance your most important professional agendas. The North Node's influence creates a fortunate alignment for personal development activities that push you beyond your comfort zone. Growth opportunities that appear today, even if initially challenging, contain seeds of significant future rewards. Pay attention to synchronicities and apparent coincidences. They may be cosmic signposts guiding you toward your most fulfilled path. Pluto's transformative energy creates fortunate circumstances for releasing outdated patterns and embracing more authentic expressions of your power. Financial transformations are particularly favored, with opportunities to restructure investments or discover new income streams that better align with your values and long-term vision. Connections with fire and air signs prove especially fortunate today. Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Aquarius individuals may bring opportunities, insights, or beneficial collaborations your way. Be particularly receptive to their ideas and invitations, as these interactions carry special potential for mutual growth and success. The day's numerological vibration adds another layer of fortunate energy to communications and intellectual pursuits. This makes it an auspicious day for writing, speaking, teaching, or studying especially topics that showcase your unique perspective or specialized knowledge. Information received today may contain valuable insights that others have overlooked. Colors that amplify your fortunate areas today include royal purple, which enhances your natural regal energy, gold, which activates abundance consciousness, and electric blue, which stimulates innovative thinking and divine inspiration. Wearing or surrounding yourself with these colors can help you attune more fully to the day's beneficial energies. Overall, April 28th offers Leo a remarkable convergence of fortunate energies across professional recognition, social connection, creative expression, and spiritual alignment. By consciously directing your magnificent Leo energy toward these blessed areas, you can make the most of this auspicious cosmic weather and set powerful intentions that will continue to unfold in the weeks and months ahead. Leo, April 28, 2025, brings a fascinating social landscape for you as the Sun, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Pluto. This powerful cosmic alignment deepens your connections and transforms casual acquaintances into meaningful relationships. The Moon in Gemini activates your 11th house of friendships and community, making this an exceptional day for group activities, networking, and strengthening your social circle. Your natural charisma is amplified today, drawing people toward your magnetic energy. Venus, positioned in Gemini, enhances your ability to communicate with charm and wit, helping you navigate social situations with exceptional grace. You'll find yourself being the connector in your friend groups, bringing people together who might not otherwise meet. This cosmic arrangement particularly favors reconnecting with old friends who you've lost touch with. A surprise message or encounter could rekindle valuable relationships from your past. Your social media presence is especially powerful today. Anything you share will likely receive more engagement and positive responses than usual. For Leos in leadership positions, this is an excellent day to build rapport with your team or colleagues. The planetary alignment supports authentic connections rather than superficial networking, so focus on quality conversations that reveal shared values and aspirations. Mercury in Taurus grounds your communication, allowing you to express yourself with both passion and practicality, a combination that people find irresistible today. You might notice friends and acquaintances seeking your advice or wanting to spend more time in your presence. While you typically enjoy being the center of attention, today's energy calls for you to also be an attentive listener. Jupiter's influence expands your natural generosity, making this an excellent day to host a gathering or initiate a group project. The evening hours show especially favorable aspects for socializing, with the Moon forming a sextile to Mars, adding excitement and spontaneity to your interactions. Be open to last-minute invitations that could lead to meaningful new connections. Someone you meet today could later become an important ally in your personal or professional life. Neptune's position suggests that intuitive bonds may form. Quickly trust your instincts about new acquaintances. Your ability to see the best in others is heightened, though be mindful not to idealize people too quickly. Saturn's influence reminds you to maintain healthy boundaries even as you expand your social circle. Notice how certain relationships energize you, while others may deplete your reserves. This is valuable information as you decide where to invest your social energy going forward. The day's cosmic climate also supports resolving any lingering tensions in your friend group or community. Your diplomatic skills are enhanced, making you an effective mediator if conflicts arise. For single Leos, this day presents opportunities to meet potential romantic partners through friends or social gatherings. A connection that begins as friendship could evolve into something more. Coupled Leos will benefit from socializing together, as shared experiences with others can reignite the spark in your relationship. Pay attention to synchronicities in your social encounters today. Someone who appears randomly in your life may be bringing an important message or opportunity. The North Node's position suggests that connections made now align with your soul's evolutionary path. Your natural Leo warmth and generosity are your greatest social assets today. Sharing your light freely will attract like-minded individuals who appreciate your authentic self. By day's end, you'll likely feel socially fulfilled and may have planted seeds for meaningful friendships that will continue to grow throughout the coming months. Remember that the connections you nurture today have the potential to support your ambitions and dreams well into the future. As the cosmos aligns on April 28, 2025, Leo, your path requires thoughtful navigation. With the Sun in Taurus illuminating your 10th house of career and public recognition, today's energy calls for groundedness amidst your natural flair. The Moon's position in Scorpio creates an emotional undercurrent that may challenge your fire sign nature.